Well, here we go again. This is Channel for Games, and your presumably coherent host, Dmitri, is back in Business Plan Banished, which is episode 4. Oh, what was the last one? I guess, uh, I guess this is the last one. And we are recovering from aftermath of tornado. Like a very surprising tornado that surprised us a lot. Anywho, um, unpause it and let's play. Oh, we have a trader, that trading boat that just arrived at our location, and it brought food, pumpkins and eggs. But we have so much food in stock, there's no need to waste resources. So we're gonna dismiss it and unpause it. Okay. Like our biggest logs, our biggest, we're lacking the most are the workers, available workers. Um, we should prioritize the foresters. So this one, please. Yeah. Logs are low. We should prioritize our resource areas first, and then we'll rebuild the houses and all that stuff. Ah, come on. Somebody died. Old age. God damn it. Oh, they did finish the cemetery. Okay. Barn. Alright, we need to turn off these notifications for resource lack of resources. So what's going on here? Are you gonna like? Oh yeah, you're bringing something. Okay. So it's gonna take a while, but all right. We don't need a trader. We don't need a trader. A trader is extra. What else can we give? Can use one forester extra. Um, this way we'll have some people to actually work. Maybe, yeah, 3 builders. Come on. We need to clear this rubble and rebuild. Maybe, yeah, woodcutter for sure. Woodcutter for sure, because if they run out of fuel to warm up their houses, they'll be like spending less time working during winter times. It means it's a chain reaction, you'll see. Food. I don't understand why sometimes the workers, they're not as eager to. There we go. Now that he is mentioned, he's like, oh yeah, I'm working. Like this game somehow like tracks my perception. Seriously, have you seen that tornado? Have you seen that dying event in the second episode? And why would they build all these? Yeah, you see that this icon says that no fuel to heat the house, and food is going down. But it's spring. Okay. So one forester. Yes, please finish this guy. Perfect. Now we need to take care of our food. Yeah, it would be nice to be growing population, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We still have some of our some of our buildings. Well, you can say that we are left mostly intact. We are mostly intact. It's just a setback. Like most of the achievements are in place. God damn it! Don't build a house. Build what I tell you to build. Like I should. Well, that's what happens when you. That's my mistake. I marked too many buildings for construction, and their own priority algorithms are unpredictable. I guess, at least for me. Like I'm marking this for priority. Please do this. Please. Oh, there's deer fucking. Oh no, they're not. Oh, sorry. Ah. Why? What are you doing? Where are you? These are the builders, and he's getting something to eat. Okay, fine. Picking up resources. They'll do everything to avoid work. Oh, finally some new laborers. Okay. No firewood. No trees. Oh yeah, no timber to build. Maybe that could be the reason for no timber. That could be the reason for slow production. Okay, so who filled these houses? Yeah, grief-stricken loners. So these two houses are empty. Oh, we no longer need any new houses. All right. Uh, come on, foresters. Somebody do something. Okay, we're gonna mark. Okay, a trading boat. Maybe this time they brought us something fun. Pumpkin seeds. But we can't. We will not do that. We will dismiss the guy. We'll revert the resources that we have put in here. We'll bring back all the fuel, 700 points. Because we're not in position to make farm fields right now. You know what this episode needs? Uh, an earthquake. This game doesn't have earthquakes. Alright. We playing on fastest, come on. Like, yes, please. Oh, finally. Oh, good. Oh, finally. You know, suddenly there was some activity. Uh, like, alright, they're fine. They're busy. They're busy. Uh, okay, that's late winter. Food is good. Firewood was reverted back to stock, so that there we go. Luck in timber. For foresters. Trader. Okay, we can take down one trader. Now that we don't need him. Now that the stores are empty in the trading post. So 8 students, 9 kids, 27 adults. That's a regular ratio for amount of adults. If I'm not mistaken, one adult is able to, if he's employed in a as a food producer, he's able to feed 3 people. So right now we have 12 people employed in as food production out of total 17, 40 something, 45, 45. I guess I don't know, but 45, 12. So we need more people in order. Well, they do sustain. The food doesn't go down. Maybe one food producer feeds 4 people. Well, then that makes sense. 12 times 4? Yeah, 48. About that. So 1/4 of the population should be. Oh, they finally finished it. 1/4 of the population should be food producers, and then. But that's just one side of the issue. Your city's design is also important because you can have many food producers, but if their residences are too far away from work, or you don't supply them with tools, or there's something else, that's where your management, actually comes into effect. So we're seriously lacking timber, but we expect to recover. Like the foresters should be able to plant trees in these locations eventually, and then we will also add foresters because we only have one forester per cabin. That's we need more foresters. And this is our next. Did I mark already a forester cabin? No. I only marked the middle. Alright, we'll finish till. We will wait for. We'll add 2 foresters to alleviate our timber requirement shortage. Excellent. New people are being born. Alright, so go on. So it was a bad idea to have many things at once marked for building. We do need to follow, like, they get confused somehow, the construction workers and laborers that bring resources, they get confused. And I'm tired of like just watching like things not being done. Hello, somebody do something here. It does require a lot of timber, like 48 pieces in total, and we are low on timber. You know, we're gonna mark some manual timber cut. So we're gonna go here, harvest trees, and we're gonna go, yeah, like this. There we go. That should help us. Well, it did mark, see these little trees? It did mark them for deconstruction, which is like the forester dude is probably like not happy with that because he just planted them. There's no point of that's his efforts. We try to yeah, we're gonna zone cancel. We're gonna zone cancel some of this, uh, but we can't go and like do manually for everything. All right, a tree's going up. Yeah, finally, and the boat arrived, but we are not trading right now. We're not trading. Like there was these wool coats, leather, all seats, but we cannot afford to trade. Actually, we cannot afford to trade. We can't even build a goddamn barn. Nah. Once we build a barn, maybe we'll talk then. Come on, build this barn already, so we can proceed to the next task. Well, please build this. There we go. All right, so we have four. Suddenly we have four. So in order for us to have two foresters in every forester cabin, and we have 8. That's it, 8. We need 8 foresters. And we still have, and that should solve our, yeah, it did solve our timber problem. And we're good for rest of resources. Is our blacksmith producing coal? He has produced 24 steel tools last year. He does not produce anymore because we don't have any miners mining coal, and we don't have any miners. Oh, okay, because we don't have available workers. We will continue with timber. So another forest lodge. And then we'll mark it for priority, because otherwise, yeah, just do one thing at a time. Somebody's gonna do something there. Like, I'm waiting. Maybe this deer will help us build. Come on, deer. You can hear me. They're busy. Okay, someone died of old age. A cemetery is beginning to fill up. Well, you know, our village is getting kind of big. That's good. So a cemetery starts to fill up. There's 45 spots in all. But when it comes to grown population, I like when it's 60% of our adult population. Well, it's about 50%. That's good. And we do have extra. Okay, we're gonna have 2 people mining coal. As we have iron and we do have stone, so we don't need to mine iron or stone. These things are lying around like on the map still. Eventually we'll run out of these resources, and the only way for us to get stone will be through quarrying or mining. But my personal preference is, of course, trading timber for perishable items. Okay, when it comes to trees, I think we overdid it a little bit. And I'm wondering if I should build, actually, later on I'll try to build another forester in the middle. They'll have like serious overlapping. This circle and this circles, but this forester, if I put him in the middle, he will still be able to work some of this area, and he will be close. I'm thinking about it. And same here. They'll have semis. They'll have half a circle distance between them. Maybe it will be not. It will be inefficient. We don't know, but we will experiment. So this video so far has been 20 minutes. We did recover from the effects of the tornado. I guess that's, and we still have empty houses. That means that our growing population will have plentiful residence space when they actually grow. But the problem is now is that a lot of them live in like solitary lifestyles. He's like there's this dude 22 years old. Okay, there's lots of dudes. Alright, there's too many dudes. And there's lots of old people. So that tornado event may have like disbalanced our population in several ways, and it's possible that some of our students will actually replenish our worker supply, but it may take a while. It may take a while. Well, we have one worker, one construction guy, and we are waiting. Another thing we could do while we wait is to mark one of the roads as a stone road. Right now we have what is this, gravel road gravel road, and a trader has come by, but we so stone. Oh yes, I want stone, but only 33. There's like no reason to fight over it, but we will return 650 units of firewood back to the post, and we will have one worker. Okay, we'll take down 2 foresters, and one of them will be shifted to as trader. Yes. So, as you may have probably heard in my previous videos, this is my first attempt at recording games and actually providing simultaneous commentary. You can probably see that it's a little choppy. I'm stuttering and all that stuff, but me personally, I am having fun. I guess you can say I'm passionate about playing video games. I'm not very good at it for some reason, despite so much time and effort put into it for years and years. But I do have fun. So our trader guy, see, he's with the cart. We caught him. We caught him in action. He's with the cart, and he brought in firewood. He's replenishing the stock. Like you can see, you click on this guy and you click on his inventory, and he's bringing only 8 units of firewood. Oh, it's gonna take him a lot of trips to fill it to 650, but somehow he already has brought 423. He's like, he knows some magic for sure. Yeah, he knows some magic. So somebody has died of old age, and we are back to our standard, like 2 workers, 2 constructions. The only thing that lacks is we lacking is some people for as foresters, but we'll be able to fix that in future. Somebody died again, so we'll take down 1 forester. We have 5 forester cabins, and we have 5 foresters. That should be fine. So a cemetery starts to fill up. So eventually, some of the graves they disappear over time, but I have never actually tried to time how long does it take for a tombstone to actually disappear. No, so far so good. Lots of waiting, like even at just this highest speed of the game, there's lots of actual waiting for something to happen. We're mostly waiting um, for population to grow, and we try not to lose balance. Like I constantly watch over food supply, so it stays. Right now, it just stays as is. I guess we should finish this area. That would be a logical next step. And we are ready for the reason I put 650, there's a reason behind that. So if we're gonna buy farming seeds, their cost 2500, and firewood is usually the price for firewood is usually 4. So 4 times 625 equals 2500. So we actually need 625 to buy seeds for wheat or pumpkins, and that will be our next logical step, besides having a resource area. Somebody has died and somebody is cold. Okay. So besides having the resource areas, our next logical step will be actually to start farming fields. Here's a trader. A trading boat is arriving. We're gonna track him a little bit. See, does he have he does have reflection. Okay, and what has he brought us? We pause the game, we click on trade, and he brought us pear seeds. Well, for the sake of this video, we're gonna buy pear seeds. So you see how we're gonna buy 1, and it's 2500, and that is exactly 625 times 4. So 625 times 4, and we click trade, and we click dismiss. And as I mentioned previously, all of our farming lands, so we need to select orchard, and it will be 15 tiles by 15 by 15 tiles. There we go. And then let's mark it for priority. So the disadvantage of this is that this field is taking away space from the forester, gatherer, and hunter. So it's really easy to actually mess up your setup. And this game can have a chain reaction which will lead to a dying event. Like a chain reaction can start with lack of trees, and lack of trees will result in lack of tools, and lack of tools will result in like mm, a slower food production, and then hunger, and then suddenly you have a dying event, and like all of a sudden you cannot do anything about it. This like so then they clear the trees off the field, and then we click pair, and then we give him one worker, and he starts planting the trees, and that's the end of this episode. Hey, we did achieve something. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.